What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuckfinle's Play Sonic 06 Part 9. We're now we're back here in the past few hours before we actually entered Kingdom Valley for the first time. You won't have to redo Kingdom Valley, so you don't have to worry about that. But we are we are trying to head for Robotnik's secret base.
Soliana's lab is underneath the castle, but after the Duke's death, it has been shut down and sealed away. If you can find one of the former researchers, they may be able to guide you.
So now we have to walk around town and try to figure out where the researcher is. You're looking for a former researcher. My old man used to work at the laboratory, but he lives pretty far away now. Any other researchers? What are you talking about? Have you forgotten about Lord Regis? He's pretty old now, but he used to be an elite researcher in his time. So we have to find Lord Regis wherever he is. Probably. Oops. Oh well. Sorry about that. He's probably not here, but in a near that building that looks like there's a desert. That's where you should be at, the desert. So we'll have to head over here. Aha! You're looking for Soliana researchers. Well, perhaps I can help you there. I myself used to work at the Soliana laboratory. The way to the secret base, I could tell you, I suppose, but I don't know how useful it would be. To enter the secret base, you need to ring 3 bells of Soliana, but it may no longer be possible to clap. The clasps are rusted and the bells no longer ring for as long as they used to. With a strong impact, they may still ring long enough. So, you can see this, you can see this spring there that we just jumped on. And all you have to do is just homing attack the bells and then follow the springs around to be able to find the other sets of bells. You can pretty much tell, there will be one at the clock tower. We'll try to go after this metal. This is actually another good area to go after some of the metals with Sonic while you are running around and doing this. But for the most part, you would definitely want to just save all of this for Tails. That's 2. And I don't know where the third one's going to be. Let's see. As you can tell, I've pretty much given up doing the missions for now. I'm not going to worry too much on them. I'll show off a few more on the wrap-up video whenever I decide to do that. Aha, there we are, in the final clock tower. Alright, gonna make it up there that way. There should be a spring around the base of the clock. Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't think you have to do these really fast or anything like that. I think all you have to do is just do them, and they should open up. Let's see. You rang all the bells, now you can get to the lab from the temple. The temple is the round building surrounded by the arched pillars. Ah, okay. So if you remember that building that I thought we had to go into with Tails, right up here, this is actually the way to get into the secret base. So this is actually a final level, the Aquatic Base, which is the old laboratory / Robotnik's new base after White Acropolis. So I guess you could say this is Robotnik's main base. This is another water base. He doesn't have too many of them in the Sonic series, but you could kind of think of Hydrocity Zone would be one. Aquatic Ruin Zone would be one. And you can see he definitely is working out of it. But so there is in one of the boxes to. So if you start here and then you just look over to there is a silver medal in those boxes there. But anyway, ouch. You could probably slide through a lot of these, or just wait for them to go away. Whichever one you wanted to do, but this is by far the hardest well, I won't say the hardest level that doesn't have a BS in it. A lot of the other levels, like Crisis City, why it's so hard is because of all the BS portions of the level. This level doesn't have that. It's just hard because of the amount of robots that you have to deal with, the amount of traps that there are. Come on. So you can see why the bounce bracelets sucks whenever you have to get it, but you know, you do have to get it, and there really is no way around it. Quite honestly, you just have to try to practice and get it almost perfect to be able to make sure that you hit every ring, the line of rings every time. Oh, there ain't no way I can get up there. But definitely going after the ring trails and those colored rings will definitely help you out a lot. Ouch. Dodging the missiles will definitely help out as well. Just trying to go through... Oh. I hate these guys. Yeah, going through here as fast as possible, but not too fast that you miss robots like that. So you can actually flip a switch that is located, I believe, through this door. No. Well, there's a switch around here somewhere that you can flip to make the robots homing attack onto these balls. And they will be sucked in and they won't be able to move. While it won't kill them, it will keep them in place and they won't bother you. It's not that useful. It's useful more with Shadow and Silver when we play their story. Now you can fall by, you can jump. You don't have to jump over the lasers, so you don't. Oh. Okay. I thought I just ran through a set of lasers and it didn't seem to pop the bubble. So, watch out for the lasers, obviously. That sucked. Well, there goes my S-rank chance again. And you can see why it's stupid to go after the silver medals while trying to go after the S ranks. You can see the laser gates when they are deactivated. They're little red dots on the sides of these walls here, so you can tell whenever a laser area is coming up, and you can just watch to make sure that they're not going to pop up. You can stop moving the ball by pushing backwards. Oh, no. Damn it. By pushing backwards on the stick, and that will make you stop with the ball. It's not as good of a break. It just slows you down enough that you can, especially if you time it just right, you can stop. You won't ever stop moving completely. As you can see, Sonic is walking, just walking at this point. You're taking baby steps. That's about as good as you're going to get speed-wise and slowing down. You can move it to the left and right, like this, just to kind of wait while you're waiting for these gates to open and close, or I guess to turn on and off. That's that's alright, so these are the switches. These are the switches. They are on a timer, I thought. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so that did turn it on, so... Oh, okay. My bad. It is always good to pay attention while you are dealing with things like this, because this area will, if you haven't died up to this point, this area will definitely hurt your chances of getting the A rank, just because it takes so long to go through this section. Because of, well, not so much with Sonic, but with Shadow and Silver. This area is definitely bad, but with Sonic it does hurt as well. There's a switch up here to open, I believe, this door, but I couldn't get up there to it. And I think if I can get up here, and let's see. I'm wasting time at this point, but I think this is the switch to open the door to move on. Of course. Oh, there is a life in there and 20 rings, so if you want to waste time and do that, you can, but you need to go through this door, I think. There should be a switch up there, I guess. I don't know. I usually play this level with Shadow more, so I'm more used to his storyline and what he has to do here. More so than with Sonic and Tails. Okay, I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. I'll try up there again. And go immediately straight to the right. Looking for lines of rings into these doors helps, but... Or just looking for the robots. That also helps. Now, you don't want to leave robots like this lying around. If you can kill them, you go ahead, because it'll definitely hurt if you have to while you're flying around. And you can use the dummy rings a long way, but they're not as accurate, and it's hard to actually make it hit the robot. Let's see, I did. Alright. And then just fly. This is a stupid one, but at this point... Oh, okay. I let go too because I was going too high. And I was going to miss the... Because I was going to miss the metal, and so I let go with the stick, and I was falling. I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it, but so that's why you just want to be careful. And just remember, the frame rate will slow down a lot while you are using, if you have multiple dummy rings and then you get hit yourself. And if you notice that the dummy rings don't fall directly underneath you, you throw them out in front of you. So that does take, you can't just fly around and dive bomb the whatever you're going after. I have to turn these gates off. So instead of like flying over these guys and just destroying them, you want to fly and hit them a good ways before, or use the dummy rings before you actually get over them. But with Tails, you don't have to worry about wasting time doing all this. It doesn't hurt to go after the enemies. Well, I guess it does hurt to go after the enemies actually, but kind of like this. Just drop it right before you pass overhead, and you shouldn't have a problem destroying them. The platforms you have to use, or those platforms actually are used by Shadow and Shadow and Silver, since Tails can fly. So this makes this level actually a lot easier with Sonic, as long as you don't die due to BS, and you don't let the frame rate slow you down too much. Just throw everything and try. Alright, so that's one of the switches that you throw. You throw it. Oh no! Okay, that's just some of the. No, maybe I did actually hit. Well, I want to make sure you collect rings. And for this guy, I guess. There we go. So you can just kind of fly you can just fly at them. But if you flip the metal of the switches that draw the balls in, you can just destroy the robots, and that will definitely that'll help you out a lot more and will gain you a lot more score. Am I supposed to go this way? Okay, so this is another room. I believe it's not the same one. Now don't worry, that isn't a bad word or anything like that. Dang it, it's the kid-friendly version of damn it, I guess. So if you can destroy all of the robots like that, that'll definitely help your chances out with the score. So this is a difficult section, especially if you're not used to the homing attack and the way it works. You do definitely want to watch the pattern. It's a pretty simple pattern. You know, they come out not in a straight line, but the ball closest to you will come out first, and then it'll just keep going down the line, trying to give you as straight a path as it can give to you. But you want to wait until the ball closest to you is kind of more in the middle, so that you have enough time to be able to get across. Damn it. Oh, okay, this isn't actually one of those sections, okay, because I tried to slide underneath under the lasers, and it didn't work, so I was afraid that this is one of those sections. Those definitely aren't my favorite, the Mach speed sections. That was stupid. I mean, that was really, really stupid. You want to be careful about taking stupid risks like that. There was no point. And that woman, I'm not sure if it's the same actress or not, but she sounds a lot like the gun base woman, the voice that was talking about, you know, was talking about closing off. Don't worry, you can just homing attack through the glass and break it. But yeah, I believe that is the same woman that talks about shutting down the security areas in Prison Island when you are there with Robotnik in the first level. When you're trying to free Shadow. Alright, so they will get in your way, but just make sure you just use that to destroy them, and you will destroy most of them. You won't get the ones that are farther away. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, there we go. And of course, if you can rack it up and make sure that the score that you gain. Oh, great. If you can rack it up and make sure the score that you gain from the first one is still on the screen, and then you immediately throw one of those switches, you can gain more score. Instead, like a bonus, instead of just 1100, you'll gain more. Now you can, since you are Knuckles, you can just climb on the walls, disregard everything, and get straight to the end. Now that is an okay strategy, but you do want to. There isn't any more. Oh, okay, so I guess if you get it close enough, they will actually destroy the robots by it. Yeah, no, okay, I didn't think you could actually fly into it. You want to be careful. The punching with Knuckles isn't as sporadic as Sonic Heroes, so you don't have to baby it as much. But you do just still want to be careful, like with most things. And it doesn't hurt to look in these boxes for the silver medals, because at this point I'm not actively looking for silver. No, what the hell? Okay. That was new. So this is where your S rank can all go to hell. You're going to have to hit the first two and then immediately go to your left to try to get the two newest bubbles that are coming out of their hole. And obviously, you know, if you screw that up, you are going to die. You're not going to be able to get the S rank. So you want to be very careful while going through that section, obviously. Practice, practice always makes perfect with these things. Now, if I hadn't have died at that first section, I wouldn't have enough points to get the S rank as of right now, but if I could keep my rings, which would definitely help out in ring score, that might push me over, because I had almost 9,000 at the point when I died, so just keep that in mind. Well, yeah, I guess I would have enough. Right at this point, I would have enough. So, yeah, at this point, if you are close in any level, well, there goes my ring score, but if you are close, try to just go after as many points as you can, like destroy everything that you can possible, especially if there is no hope of gaining a time bonus, which there isn't, so we've passed 10 minutes already. So just go for every robot you can find, even go back for some robots if you have to. And the ones that take a while to kill will definitely help you out a lot more score-wise. And if you still haven't died up to this point, and you still have over 43,000, just be happy that you even got an A rank there. That's something to go for anyway. But the gold ring should be right back behind this robot. Okay. Just take it easy through this section. You don't want to go diving off into a group of unseen robots or fly off the cliff for no reason. I'm gonna mess it up here in a second, I can tell. Well, oh well. Almost had it. Maybe if I would have destroyed a few more robots further on in the level, that would have definitely helped out, but hey. I'm happy with that result. It's... My average is a B, so, this is definitely a lot better than my average, so I'm happy. But definitely you can see what you have to do to gain the S rank, and especially if I would have killed a few more of those robots with the activation switches rather than by themselves. Time bonus wouldn't have helped, so mess around in that first round room with all the doors. With Tails, that wouldn't have helped, that I maybe wasted a minute and a half, close to 2 minutes, and I think I was a little bit over 15 minutes in that level, so that wouldn't have helped out going through there. But definitely try to kill a lot more enemies. Make sure you can kill them in groups rather than single. That'll definitely help you out, especially if you do die early on. If you die early on, you still have a chance. But if you die, I would say during the first tail section, there is no way.
Playtime's over. This ship is about to crash. Too bad, Eggman. I'm not finished yet.
No, we don't actually get to fight Robotnik in the cockpit. We actually have to fight the egg wyvern.
You keep getting in my way, you pesky little hedgehog. Very well. I'll take you out myself.
Which is actually a pretty hard final boss. It's not... I guess you could compare it to the Egg Viper. In difficulty, it is definitely a lot harder than the Egg Viper, but that kind of gives you something to go off of. It's one of the hardest Robotnik-made bosses in a good while. So, of course, I don't remember the attack patterns for the Egg Wyvern. I was lucky enough to get an S rank on my first shot after dying a whole lot. So just watch your surroundings here. There are lasers where the crosshairs are, so you want to watch out for those. You may have actually been able to attack him then. That didn't seem to help. Okay. Let's see, if he'll come at me again, I'll try to attack him again. What I really ought to do is just pause the video here and then try to figure out how to attack him and what I need to do, instead of sit here and try to blindly go through it. But I think it is, you are supposed to, while he's charging, you're supposed to try to get... Yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I purposely died to try to show off the boss fight a little bit better and try to see if I could get the S rank. So if you notice what Elise was saying, there is an antenna on his forehead similar to the Egg Cerberus fight. So once he dives at us, we have to move in. We have to homing attack that horn, and then we have to just make him fly into those laser weapons. Now getting onto his horn is very difficult. You just have to wait till he's right up on you, till about there, and hope the homing attack works. He does take 2 passes at you. So, just maybe if you try to line it up a little bit better than I am, that'll definitely help you out. Now, controlling the Egg Wyvern isn't as easy as controlling the Egg Cerberus. What he does is he tries to throw you off by moving up and down a little bit more. So you can see he destroys 3 footholds. So if you use those 3 footholds, well, you know, tough luck. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You just want to be careful. Then he will then destroy these 3 footholds. So if you can try to learn to stay in the middle, this is what I do. It gives you a little bit more breathing room. You can run around a little bit more and dodge some of his attacks a little bit better. And you usually won't get hit, because those laser blasts will kind of send out a shockwave that will hurt you. So you do want to be careful while messing around with those laser blasts. And that's why you want to try to stay in the middle a little bit more. Now you have to hit those things head on. You can't like graze it like I did. They seem to be falling apart. Come on. Don't tell me this is going to be a wasted run. Okay, well I guess they fall rather than just... Damn it. Well, you can kind of tell what you have to do, and you can kind of see his movement and what he does to try to protect himself. He shouldn't destroy any platforms now, since you haven't hurt him, but he may. No, okay, so he ain't going to. That's good. You can see the crosshairs on the ground, as I said before. That indicates the laser blasts. You're going to have to try to get this around 530 to get the S rank, and there ain't no way I'm going to be able to do that right now. But, you know, you just kind of see what you have to do. You have to practice to be able to learn how to destroy, make him fly into those things easily, get to learn the movement patterns of the Egg Wyvern. Now, you don't have to get those rings. Similar to the Egg Viper fight, you don't want to collect all of your rings at once. You want to try to save some. You don't even want to collect all 5 in one go. Be careful, because he will send like a little lock-on missiles at you to wherever you're standing. I guess they're more lasers, but you just want to be careful anyway. And you can see the shockwaves. They won't hurt you unless you're right on the square that the lasers are going to. Damn it. Well, still want to be careful. Yeah, at best you want to collect maybe 2 rings from these lines here. There we go. Just try to keep it as straight as possible. If you can homing attack it head on rather than... come on. Rather than do it at an angle, that'll definitely help you out. So you can see, the way he moves around and tries to dodge these things, and the more you hit him, the worse it gets, definitely. Alright, so there goes the canopy. Now his attack pattern is going to change. He's going to destroy some more platforms in the middle here. Only 2 of them, but there goes our rings, so you definitely want to be a lot more careful with the rings now. Now he's going to change to the Egg Genesis style of fighting with the lock-on. You don't have to run around, just keep moving until the rockets fly. Alright, so just as Sonic was saying, those guns on the side, you have to use those to homing attack. There goes some more rings, damn it. So, rings are definitely a lot more important now. That sucks. 5 full rings untouched, that definitely hurts, but, oh crap. Alright, so, as you can see, the rings do get pushed around. You just want to be careful, especially since the camera won't go where it needs to. Alright, homing attack the guns, and then immediately homing attack Robotnik. You shouldn't worry, you shouldn't have to worry about the how far away it is. I don't think he'll destroy the middle platform, this one that I'm standing on here. This will be the last 2 hits that we need to do. These are the last 2 hits. Damn it.
I want to be so careful with it. Alright, so now you want to just walk and baby step it through here.
I don't think you'll be able to get those rings. Just watch where he's gonna shoot his missiles. I don't think you'll have to worry about the electricity coming from them hurting you, or the explosions. Okay, they don't explode. Oh damn. I don't think he's gonna. What's he gonna do? Oh shit, I don't like this. So he'll dive you. Damn it, no. Fuck. Alright, so that's the fight. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here again, and I'll try it. And I'll just show you, I'll show you off the results and the credits and everything. So, till then. Alright, so sorry I kind of brought into this early. Robotnik just said, I can't believe this. I didn't think I made it because for when he charges you for the final time, I used the bounce bracelet, and I died as I attacked him for the last time because he made 2 passes on me and I died. That's fine. Like I said, you probably had to get a 530 to be able to make it, but I died right as I gave him the last hit, and usually in Sonic games, you know, that means you have to restart, but thankfully, in this game, for whatever reason, be it a bug or Sega decided to put it in there, didn't die. So just make sure, music from Sonic episode is now available in the audio room. Okay, Sonic episode is now available in the theater room, so you just can listen to the music and the cutscenes, and watch the cutscenes from the from Sonic's episode, but you can use the bounce. I actually came up from underneath him and hit him. I didn't bounce on top of him. So just make sure that you time it right. That is going to take practice to be able to get it just right, and so you don't miss him. You know, that he might go underneath you while you're at the highest point of your bounce. So it will take practice. I just kind of went for it and got lucky. But so just don't worry about dying. You know, you just have to make sure that you actually hit him, and it shouldn't be a problem. So you can see, it would seem that Sonic did actually miss the ledge, but then the explosion sent him and Elise both back up.
Nice smile.
So that's the ending, you know, whether you liked it or hated it, that's the ending. This song is a remix of the level, or I'm sorry, of Sonic 2's ending theme. Let me see, I'll pull it up real quickly. I'll let you listen to it a second while I'm pulling it up. Alright, so this is a remix to Dreams Come True, song Sweet Sweet Sweet, which was originally the ending theme for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis. It's in that the Sega Genesis version, it doesn't have any words to it, but you can still hear the song. And there's a point in this song where you can hear it about here. So just listen to the music for this portion. Alright, so that version, that point in the music, you can hear that in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It doesn't. This whole section, it sounds different, as like most cartridge games did back then. But a hip-hop and R&B performer Akon done a remix, helps sing the song, I guess, background in the song. I guess I'm not that familiar with how music is put together, but that's Sonic's ending theme. Or, well, yeah, that's Sonic's. No, actually, I think that's Elise's. Let me see. Well, okay. Well, it's not Elise's theme, and it's not Sonic's theme. Sonic's theme is the music that you can hear. Oh, no, okay, I guess this is Sonic's theme. Well, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. Not that it's okay. I guess it's not my style of music, but you know. Anyway, so Sonic's story, definitely one of the easiest out of all three. It's more based on speed rather than like most of his levels have been in the 3D games. More speed based rather than objective based. There is no like missions or objectives or anything, but with like Shadow and Silver, you have other problems or challenges that you have to go through, which only those characters can use to overcome certain things in the game or through their story arc, I guess. You have to, use Silver psychokinesis and Shadow's abilities to go through both, their respective episodes. Well, okay, this is actually Sonic's theme song. I thought, okay, listen to this. This is Sonic's theme song. The other song, the Dreams Come True, I guess you could say is both Sonic and Elise's thing, but this is also the main theme of the game. It's called His World, performed by Ali Tabatabi and Maddie Lewis from Zebrahead. Whatever Zebrahead is, it's a band, obviously, but you do have to be careful. Sonic's episode does become a lot harder because of the bounce bracelet. No other character gets the bounce bracelet for their stories. This is only a Sonic. Okay, I was almost afraid that I wasn't recording. I'm sorry. Doesn't get the bounce bracelet, so you have to. So that makes theirs a lot easier. But I don't believe. I know Silver doesn't get the light speed dash. I think Shadow does, so his will be a lot easier. But the areas where the level can kind of glitch out on you in the mock speed sections make Sonic's story a lot harder going after the S ranks. Because their character has those mock speed sections, so you don't have to worry about dying in their levels from an in-game feature like the mock speed section, something that you can't overcome or pass. But you and it also, the boarding sections, in White Acropolis and Crisis City also hurt your chances of gaining the S rank. No other character has those boarding sections. It's only for Sonic from Sonic Adventure 3, or no, I'm sorry, Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Ice Cap Zone. If you remember, he was sliding down the mountain on the snowboard at the beginning of the level. So, that's kind of a Sonic exclusive thing, but and the homing attack, the homing attack isn't the greatest. Shadow's homing attack is a little bit more precise because you have to do other moves with it, and Shadow doesn't have a homing attack, so you don't have to focus on their boss fights being for the homing attack as much, and you don't have to worry about the Silver boss fight in either Shadow or Silver's boss fight, so that doesn't halt your progress in the game. And you also don't have to worry about using Knuckles and that messing up, using using Knuckles and that messing up your thing. As you can see, the music here, but you do have to use Rouge, which does hurt, once we get to Kingdom Valley, but I'll talk more about that later. So, instead of a Sonic story being the easiest, it kind of levels out because of the glitches. His is the most glitchy story out of all three of them. They all have their own problems, but it seems like they didn't get Sonic's completely done. Silver's isn't nearly as bad. Shadow's isn't nearly as bad. There aren't any loops that you can randomly die in, like in Wave Ocean or White Acropolis, Radical Train. You don't really have to worry about the train section, with any other character like with Sonic. So that definitely makes it a lot easier. But at this point, I'm just complaining. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many of those little silver balls or bubbles, whatever you want to call them, were in the Aquatic Base zone. I thank you for watching. We will be doing Shadow's episode next. You can kind of see the time it took. Well, not the time that it took, but the rings I collected overall. 35,328. So you obviously don't need the rings. Collected 28 silver medals. Completed it 100%. So as I said, we'll do Shadow next. So until then.